Technology is very important, especially in today's kind of living. We need it in studying, communicating, for business purposes, and many more. As front desk officer, maintaining tools, equipment, and paraphernalia is very important. Before we proceed with our topic, here is a learning competency you need to achieve at the end of our lesson. Perform aftercare activities for tools, equipment, and paraphernalia. To provide quality service to guests at the front office, tools, equipment, and paraphernalia need proper care and maintenance to sustain and preserve their functionalities. Also, regular maintenance is a must to help identify safety problems before they become a serious hazard. For the management of the tools and equipment, the employers play a vital role to control the risk by conducting the risk assessment process to help the management in identifying the person to work in that certain tools and equipment, identifying the training needs of employees, controlling the potential hazards. The following are examples of how could an employer could control potential hazards. Place guards on machinery to protect fingers and limbs. Ensure that system controls have appropriate warning devices. Insist staff to wear personal protective clothing as necessary. And arrange for maintenance when equipment is safety shut down and not in use. Here are general rules in the use of cleaning equipment. Letter A. Check electrical appliances and equipment before use. Letter B. Handle equipment with care and make sure it does not bump on hard surfaces. C. Clean and store equipment in their custodial room immediately after use. Letter D. Empty dust bags of dry vacuum cleaners before they overload and after each use. Letter E. Follow manufacturer's operating instruction. Letter F. Schedule a regular check-up of equipment to prevent serious breakdown. And letter G. To avoid electric shock or short circuit, do not expose equipment to rain or water. Store them indoors to protect them from getting wet. Electrical equipment should never be used in wet surfaces. Here are some parts of the computer and its maintenance. One of the main equipment being used in front office is the computer. Most of the time, computer maintenance is done to remove accumulated dust and debris in the computers since this may cause the computer to run improperly. Let us watch these some keyboard cleaning guides.
Here's how to clean your keyboard. In general, there are two different types of keyboards, external and laptop, each of which requires its own cleaning process. Use our clickable sections below to find the cleaning process that pertains to your keyboard style. Let's start with an external keyboard. Before you get started, here's what you'll need. Rubbing alcohol, cotton swabs, a clean microfiber cloth, a can of compressed air, which is great for blowing away dust in hard-to-reach areas, and a toothpick, which can scrape up embedded dirt. First, unplug your keyboard or remove the batteries. Next, turn the keyboard upside down to let any loose debris fall out naturally. If you have a can of compressed air, use it to blow loose any additional debris. Now, dampen a cotton cotton swab with rubbing alcohol and use it to clean around the keys. The cotton swab should be wet, but not dripping. Dispose of the swab once it's picked up enough dirt. You may need more than one swab to cover the entire keyboard. Next, if you have a toothpick and see any stubborn debris, use it to carefully remove that debris now. Now apply rubbing alcohol to a cloth or towelette. Again, damp, not dripping, and use it to clean the tops of the keyboard keys as well as the surrounding areas. Finally, use the dry, lint-free cloth to remove the last of the dust and polish your keyboard. Many external keyboards will also let you remove individual keys, which is great for cleaning the spaces underneath the keys. This will also let you give each key a more thorough cleaning. Check the manual for your specific keyboard to see if the keys are removable and how to remove and replace them if they are. Now, let's clean a laptop keyboard. Here are the supplies you'll want to have at your disposal: low adhesive clear tape or a cleaning slime, and disinfecting wipes. A can of compressed air is optional here, but it can be useful if you have it. First, turn off your laptop and disconnect it from any power sources. Next, flip your laptop upside down to let any loose debris fall naturally out of the keyboard. If you have a compressed air can, use it to blow loose any additional debris now. Next, if you're using clear tape, use the sticky side to collect additional debris. It's also a good idea to stick the tape under the keys and maneuver it around for a more in-depth clean. Or if you choose the cleaning slime, repeatedly press it into the spaces between the keys and lift, picking up grime as you go. Next, use the disinfecting wipes to clean the tops of the keyboard keys, using the light pressure of your palm. Remember, the goal is not to soak your keyboard with disinfectant, but rather to give it a quick once-over. So you may want to squeeze the wipes out beforehand to reduce moisture. Lastly, use a dry cloth or towelette to remove the last of the dust and give your keyboard a polish. Make sure to let the keyboard completely dry out before using your laptop again. Now your keyboard is clean and ready to get back to work.
How to clean monitor or screen.
How to clean laptop screen. Best and safe method ever. The techniques used for cleaning a laptop LCD screen, whether it's for a desktop or laptop computer, are filled with controversy. Generally, no one recommends using any liquids because they can damage the LCD's delicate surface. Even so, you've gotta have something to rub with if you ever plan on getting that sneeze residue off the thing. 1. For general cleaning, get a soft, lint-free cloth. Use it to wipe the dust off the monitor. 2. Dampen a sponge or lint-free cloth with water. Be sure to wring out all the excess moisture. Rub the screen surface gently, and don't get any excess liquid on or inside the monitor. 3. Let the monitor dry completely before closing the lid. Here are some other things to remember. 1. Oftentimes, the keyboard creates stains on the screen. They're hard to avoid and even harder to clean off. To help prevent the stains, consider storing the soft, lint-free cloth that you use to clean the monitor inside the laptop, between the keyboard and screen. 2. Office supply stores carry special LCD screen cleaners as well as the lint-free wipes that you can use to clean your screen and the rest of your laptop. 3. One product that is recommended is the clear screen. 4. Avoid using alcohol or ammonia-based cleaners on your laptop screen. They can damage the LCD screen. 5. Never squirt any cleaner directly on a laptop screen.
How to clean mouse.
Wipe the surface of the mouse with a plastic cleanser to remove the dirt that has accumulated from the hands. And clean also the bottom of the surface to ensure that it can slide freely. For mechanical mouse, you have to take out the trackball and scrape the dirt from the runners that senses the ball's movement and can become jumpy or stuck if hindered by dirt.
And how to clean tower or desktop unit.
Use soft brush to remove or loosen the dirt accumulated. For dirt that cannot be loosened by soft brush, compressed air is used together with a low-pressure vacuum. Next, the case of the unit is wiped down with a cleaning agent, and use a pressurized blower or gas duster if dust cannot be reached by a brush. Let's proceed to backup such as disks, hard drives, and etc. Files on the computer should always be copied and achieved securely so that in the event of failure, the data and systems may be reconstructed. In some cases, this cleanup is done as regular maintenance as to remove these files. Removing these files is necessary as these may slow down the performance of the computer. For instances like this, disk fragmentation may be performed to combine these fragments and so improving the performance of the computer. For the operating system and software update, for the maintenance of the operating system or Windows system files and the updating of the software installed in the front office computers, this should only be done by management or by the information technology experts.
Let's also see the difference between private automatic branch exchange and electronic private automatic branch exchange. The private automatic branch exchange is a telephone exchange that serves as particular business or office, while the electronic private automatic branch exchange is a switching system that makes available both internal and external switching functions of the organization. The same with the computer operating system and the software update. The PUBC and the EPUBX should only be used properly, and in case it malfunctions, only experts or the management should perform the necessary steps to restore this system. Okay, so those are some guides or tips on how to maintain our tools, equipment, and paraphernalia. Now, it is your turn to answer the activities prepared for you. Good luck!